James is an outstanding young man. You know, very athletic. Pretty much anything you ask him to do, he can do. Whether or not it's basketball, football, or baseball, anything that's around him, he's just going to gobble up. I should nickname him Hoover, as much as he can suck those balls up and anywhere they're at.
I'll tell you, man, James is one of those kids who just doesn't seem to get tired, you know, when out on a baseball field. And from a coaching standpoint, that's awesome because we're constantly going from one drill to the next drill, but then having to talk about, you know, the mental side of it. But now, hey, let's go back after it again, and let's go do some dive drills, and now let's talk about our pickoffs and stuff like that. And just his focus while working so hard and sticking with the drills is just really what makes him so coachable.
I love being a multi-sport athlete because I feel like my skills in other sports translate to the baseball field. It's football. During football season, I get a lot stronger. During basketball season, I get a lot quicker, and I can display those skills on the baseball field.
James, to me, is a top-of-the-order type hitter, specifically batting in the two-hole with above average bat speed, above average bat control. He really uses his lower body really well, so he's going to be able to generate some gap-to-gap power. And he's a hitter that is definitely doing great things at the high school level and is going to achieve at the collegiate and professional level in the near future.
In the infield, he moves laterally just as well as anybody. He plays the game really low. He's got crazy quick hands. He's a special type of athlete with a special type of mindset.
I don't think James is one to just accept defeat. You know, we tell the kids all the time, failure is not getting knocked down. Failure is the inability to get back up. And in that sense, I don't think James has failed ever, because he's always going to get back up. He's always going to answer the bell for the next round. He's always going to answer the next challenge. And it doesn't take long to understand what a young man like James is made of and why he's out there every day. It's not about him, it's about the people around him. And that's, to me, one of the characteristics of a true leader.
James is one of those rare three-sport athletes. He has learned to budget his time. Collegiate athletics is really a full-year commitment. And having played in these different sports, James knows what it takes in sacrifice of time and energy and effort to excel on the athletic field. My wife and I were blessed to raise two daughters, and I didn't have any sons, but I do have now 3 little grandsons, and if they could grow up to be the kind of young man that James is, I would be a mighty proud grandfather.
James gives it all. Anytime he's on this field, he's going to give it up for the team. As a coach, we look to guys that we don't have to motivate, that they are intrinsically motivated. And James is that kind of guy. He wants to be the best he can be.
When it's 4th and 2 and it's hot and the game's tied and everything matters, James wants the ball, you know, and I want to give it to him, and he's just one of a handful of guys that I can really say that about.
What separates me from most people is I will outwork and out-hustle everybody out here to make sure that my team is successful and that I'm successful as well.
James is a young man who, in my opinion, is going to be a draft prospect coming out of high school. I think it's going to be to his best interest to go to college for 3 years, but I'm pretty much assured that after 3 years, he's going to be a top-round draft pick. So whatever school gets an opportunity to have his service for those 3 years on and off the field, they're definitely getting someone who's going to make an impact at the professional level.
Good baseball people that are out there, and I know they are out there, you know, they follow him for a few games, you know, they'll go, you know what, that kid's a baseball guy, you know, that's a kid that I want inside my program. And tell you what, man, give me nine of those guys, and we're going to win a lot of baseball games.
I know there's a lot of great baseball players out there, but I believe what really sets me apart from them is my work ethic. I'll do whatever it takes to be the best. I want to be the best, not only on the field, but in the classroom as well. And I think because of those things, I can be an asset to the program.